Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3. We're only like an hour into the stream, but that's because I've had shit. I had to deal with, for whatever reason, the graphics of the game being set to something my monitor can't handle. So I eventually had to lower that because I didn't know at the time that was what was going on. So I had to lower that to back down to 1080. Things seem to be working fine. Then I got an email from my mortgage banker because I looked at a house today and really liked the house. There's some room for improvement, but it's room for improvement that doesn't have to be done immediately. And the handful of things that I would like to be done immediately are things like paint. Paint and I think there's a gutter that I would like redirected. So not a huge deal. So I talked to my mortgage banker, told him, here's the address, here's what I'm looking at getting. Can I get updated information based on interest rate? Because the interest rate's gone down, but the location where this is at has a higher property tax. So I was like, it might be a wash. And it turns out it's not a wash. The property taxes actually take up more. So I could not put in as much as I would like to. So I had to respond to that and send that over to my realtor and my realtor. So now I'm just waiting on my realtor to respond back with either information she's found based on seller disclosure or send me an offer that I need to sign. So, and then weirdly enough, turns out to be right across the alleyway from a buddy of mine. So that makes things even sweeter. But we'll see how it is. I mean, if I get denied it, that's fine. It's not the first time I've been denied an offer. Especially the thing that bugs me is it's not even just a full blown, or it's not a rebuttal or a counter offer. It's just straight up, nah, someone else is better. So, I mean, what can I say? The housing market is stupidly aggressive right now. And I've been looking for about 2 or 3 years. So, anyway. Let's actually get into the game now.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer.
Is this gonna do this all the time?
Years, but now seem just a few steps ahead.
If this is like the way to remind you where you're at, I fucking love it. Oh, right. This game looks good. And my game crashed here.
It's close. Let's go give it a warm welcome. Wait, take this.
What's this? Oh yeah, that's right. It's a crossbow.
Crossbow. Won it in a card game while you ran around.
Please don't crash on me again.
Come in handy.
At this point. Well.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
I have a feeling this is how I'm also going to talk.
Griffin to kill.
Hey, it did crash. Huzzah.
Watch out!
I need to turn this down slightly. It's a little bit on the loud side. Shit. What were the buttons? What were the buttons? That's a button. I forget all the buttons. Shit. None of this is what I thought.
It's about to dive!
something, alright? Ow! Dick. No, wrong button. I forget what all these fucking... Get out of here. Get out of here. Out of here. I forget the buttons for all of the foods. There it is. Ow. Dick. Bestiary. Griffin. With Ard. And hybrid oil. Of course, I don't have any hybrid oil, even possible. Nope. Okay.
Time to end this.
Ow, dick. Whoa, oh, real close. Fuck. Hurts so much.
Don't let it get away!
Time for the hunt. I forget the fucking button to lock on. Fuck.
Not good.
Ow.
silver.
I need to remember what the lock-on button is. Key bindings. Lock on targets Z. Hey, we did it. As soon as I figured out the lock-on button.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Yup.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Excuse me. Take a trophy. How do I take a trophy? Oh, hey. Glad Roach is right here. Oh, chill. Map. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Forgot how this ended up working. Damn it. No, other way. Oh. There we go. I like the detail of the head hanging off the side.
Medallion's humming.
Hard
Piece of
no.
power. It's gotta be.
Excuse me.
Move it!
That's GTFO horror. Oh, horse. Roach. Oh, I thought they were
Come on
planking.
now.
Move it!
Make way. What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Kill the griffin.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Where am I hearing that?
Please, no.
Guys are straight to love it.
Unless it's in here.
Please.
It's just like overarching noise. Like, yeah, there's no source of it. Weirdly.
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot.
I mean, it sounds like it's up that way.
Mercy, please.
En med detta, Estrat SN Novigrad.
Esgoblev, Maf, Esiotovian Esequiretli, Sabane.
Cool. Alright. I don't know if there's anything up here that I need to look at. And whoop. Alright. God, this door is... Okay. Quests. Let's check that one. Why do I still have the head?
Let's go!
Alright, where do I need to go? Basically directly to the right of me.
Whoa there, Roach.
Excuse me. Put your senses to find where the cart left the road. Here it is.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Take that. What is that?
Here's the cart. Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around. An arrow. Didn't mention this. Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Or both. Inventory. Cool, don't have anything to repair? Interesting. So you could change up a trophy that's hanging off of your side. Interesting. Oh. No. Armor repair kit. Okay.
Come on!
Yeah, Drowner tongue.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Alright, what's the button to call Roach? I know Roach is nearby, but what's the button to call Roach? X. I see you.
Move it!
Let's go. Oh, it was literally just back there, huh? I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Oh, and you find the box?
A little wet, but intact.
At last, fortune smiles my way. Yours as well, Witcher. Here, the gold I promised you. Happy trails now.
Alright. Haha! I was about to say, excuse me. Don't fucking get on, Roach. Okay.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Checking to see if there's anything else here. Oh,
Take
no.
it easy.
This is the one that I remember getting beforehand. Because that's only a temporary boost, if I recall.
Move it.
Get out of here, wolves. Oh. I guess I could have made that.
Slow now.
Hey,
Whoa.
blacksmith, can you fix my shit?
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
like you to forge something for me.
Not what I wanted, but okay. Oh, repair. Here we go. All equipped items. That's a lot of money that I don't have. Cool. Yeah, I'll do both swords. These all seem to be fine. I just want to make sure that the swords are good. Dismantle? Maximum inventory weight. Armor. So I could craft this if I had... Okay, interesting. So I could buy some stuff like this too. We'll repair that too. No items with upgrades. Okay. Think we're good? Shopping, crafting. Fuck yeah. Show me what
you got.
Show me your moves. I know that was the exact same thing, but
So long.
hen. Goose. Cat. You fucking what? You gonna fucking hiss at me? Fucking give you the boot. Fuck. Hey, guess what game I'm not playing? I'm not playing the Division where F is the pickup. Right. I know Vesemir's there. Playing some five-finger fillet, huh? It's kind of
rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
Okay, Duke.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Which means I'm not gonna be able to stay out of it, am I?
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
All right.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true?
Sure.
What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
Time
Neither are you.
to pull out the
They
steel.
won't back down now.
I can see that. Never learn.
Oh! Yeah, it's time for us to leave now.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone. And don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, did you have to take his head off? Jesus. Gentlemen.
Brawl, we didn't start it.
Yennefer?
Excuses, excuses.
Hey, girl.
You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
I mean, he is.
Sorry.
I'm not.
Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
What's the rush?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Great.
Emperor Emhyr var Emrys.
Shit.
Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
I don't really like either of these answers.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
It's
Can't
Roach.
complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Okay, thanks, GOG. I wasn't expecting an achievement pop. Let alone from good old games.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
You'd be accurate.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then?
Rise now!
But then this. Ow.
Talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Okay.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Time for a bath. Wasn't done getting cleaned.
It must suffice.
Think Emhyr cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
I already hate this person.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
Straight shave.
And prepare to answer some questions.
Great.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
I think this is probably stuff that happened in previous games, and here's my way of deciding what happened then. However, I don't have backstory to any of this. So my backstory is essentially how he's responding, which will be, I killed Arian during the siege, just happened that way, and I spared his life, he escaped. Like, I don't know who that person is. Let's get some backstory. The Witcher 3. Arian. Tarek, wait, I don't want best, I just want background. First question refers to the beginning of The Witcher 2, where Geralt fights alongside King Foltest during the Siege of La Valette. During this prologue, you have the opportunity to face Arian La Valette, the commanding officer of the armies. Geralt is currently in battle with and the son of the Baroness. I killed during his life, however, leads Arian and Geralt to cross paths yet once again. Thankfully, this doesn't seem to be like straight up telling me what's gonna happen. I just need the backstory of like, okay, cool, you have the opportunity to face this person, like, okay, alongside King Foltest during the prologue, Arian Valette, commanding officer of his armies, okay, so Arian looks to be on the enemy's side during this. I am going to guess that based on kind of how I'm treating Geralt, this would be one of the decisions that I'm fighting with King Foltest during a siege of La Valette. If I'm going to be squaring off with the commanding officer of the opposing army, or the opposing forces, I would probably have killed him.
Foltest ordered me to clear the path. The boy stood in my way.
Cutting down the La Valette heir. This made no impression on you? I suppose it wouldn't. What's some baron to an
Once again, I don't have any backstory. This is what I'm reading on. Here's a backstory.
You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Fucking more backstory. Largely affect. Oh, okay. This is great. Decision that will largely affect how Geralt is viewed in the world of The Witcher 3. Fucking perfect. During the events of the second entry in the series, Geralt had to make a rather important decision that displayed who he allied with. I feel fucking weird trying, and I mean, maybe I shouldn't have done it this way. I guess I would have expected that I would have had more backstory to this, but what this might actually be doing is having its way of importing your save, or at least your choices, into this game, assuming that you played it. So I don't know. Got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roche, which would be Vernon Roche is the commander of the Blue Stripes, which serves as a special forces branch of the Temerian military. After the assassination of King Flotist, everyone is after Geralt of Rivia. Vernon Roche is one of the only people who believes in Geralt, is innocent, and offers to help track down the true assassin of the king. Though Geralt's interactions with Vernon Roche, the country of Temerian, will either remain independent, fall under rule of another, or succumb to civil war. Or you joined Eorvith. Eorvith. It's not an L. It's a capital I. Is the commander of the Scourgetel, and a hater of humans. In the world of The Witcher, anyone considered non-human, elves, dwarves, witchers, etc., is considered lower than their human counterparts. For this reason, Eorvith vows to fight and kill in order to achieve civil rights for everyone. Eorvith does not work within the realm of morals, slaying hundreds. That one.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roche, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
Uh-oh. I had to save Triss. That's not a good sign. This question will actually have two completely different answers depending on whether you sided with Vernon Roche or Eorvith in the previous question. This is because the decision splits the story completely, opening up certain avenues while completely closing off others. As mentioned during the last question, both Vernon and Eorvith have completely different motives, so they want very different things. So I picked Vernon. So Triss Merigold is a lover of Geralt's and one of the series' most important recurring characters. Saving Triss from Nilfgaardian captivity allows her to inform the Conclave of Mages that Silde wow. Some of these names, man. Had something to do with the king's assassination. This sets off a chain of events, helping Geralt get even closer to discovering the true assassin. Helping Roche rescue Anais La Valette is believed to be the bastard child of assassinated King Flotist. For that reason, Vernon Roche desires to rescue her in order to try and restore balance to the region of Temeria. We're gonna go with Triss.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Merigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
I don't know what good or bad things I'm getting out of this.
Unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
You've literally not moved any further.
Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
After finding out that Seal de Tanserville, apparently is how that's pronounced, had a hand on the assassination of the kings, the powerful sorceress goes on the run. In order to get from place to place, she uses a device known as a megascope, which allows her to pretty much teleport. Letho, the Kingslayer, had secretly tampered with Syl's megascope, changing it from a quick getaway to now a deadly trap. When Geralt finds out about this, he has two choices. So Syl escaped. Geralt removed the flawed stone, allowing Syl to flee, never to be seen again. Got what's coming to her. Geralt left. This is all story that I don't have entirely. I think. Well, shit. Knowing that Syl de Sarnville had something to do with the king's assassination. If that's the case, then probably this.
An old acquaintance, more like. Not so close that I felt bad for her, but close enough that I knew she deserved it.
He believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him the right to dispense justice.
Incorrect.
Your comrade Letho of Gullet described you so. Quite accurate, I'd say.
My comrade, your agent.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Alright. Letho the Kingslayer, the Witcher, and the target of your entire adventure in The Witcher 2. At the end, Geralt finally confronts Letho and once again must make a tough decision. Now this is the final question, but also potentially the most loaded one during this interview. That alliance is dead. See, I killed Letho. Geralt decides to put his fellow Witcher to rest, completely breaking his bond with life. Or that alliance is still alive. What happened to Letho? Alternatively, Geralt could allow Letho to flee at the end of battle. What this means for The Witcher 3 is unknown, but there's a chance that you and the Kingslayer may cross paths again. So there you have it. All right. Stick with that one.
Had an ongoing alliance. What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
General backstory decisions without having context.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Another choice. Where are my clothes?
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Fuck yes, get to choose. If you have hard alcohol in your inventory, it will unlikely be used to create new batch of alchemy. Okay.
Vedimi, directly out of Nordling tales. Inconceivable.
Let's see. Ugh. Oh, I don't like any of these. I really don't like that middle one. I'll go with this one. Can I take them all?
This might come as news to the gentleman, but the towel...
Fine. Jeez. Can I leave the towel? Can I just be like
Waist
this?
is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress.
Because I got my boots and then the top on, but can I just fucking... Alright. I'm keeping the towel though. Well, he looks pretty good like that.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
No.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough.
Fuck you.
The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Shit. It looked like left leg back, right hand on chest.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
I wanted to extinguish that torch before I walked in.
Imgrimi eb art ketzer. Gaifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emhyr var emreis.
Bow.
Fucking fine.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Weljen namen, wat kan favort?
You know what I just realized? Geralt is a lot like the D&D character I played.
I thought you bowed before no man.
Formalities.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Ciri. She's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
You know, there's a lot of stuff that when I did my RP stuff that is like, I'll do the thing.
Please keep close.
I may not like it.
Guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
disgusts.
not bother.
War en I'd fain.
And this is exactly something I realized exactly how I'm going to play this game. I'm going to play it as if Geralt is Valchar, which is my trickery domain cleric tiefling, or tiefling cleric.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant.
Because they're pretty similar in personalities, I think. None of these are English.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild.
Loot.
The church of the eternal fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other.
Excuse me while I take these books.
Ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
A shame I have no time.
Oh, another smoking pipe. Sneaky! You can't see me. Alright, yeah, there's Yennefer. Alright.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
We're gonna smash then, or?
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
So we're gonna smash.
Why I'm at Emhyr's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
There are agents now.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emhyr is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emhyr said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emhyr's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords, secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Game still looks amazing.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
Hey.
I shall be waiting.
All right. Stealing. Stealing stuff.
Scars healed nicely.
So many books. It does make this really fucking disorienting. It's locked. Fuck. Okay, I don't see anything more to loot in here. Or probably over in here either. Damn it, I want to try to turn that off.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
I probably stole the map.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about Kovir?
Kovir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emhyr var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the Free City still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad.
You're talking to one right
years.
now.
First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thank you.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Alright. So before we get any further into the game, it is time to save and end this video. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix. Game on.